sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another clean and declutter with me. Y'all know I've been doing so much decluttering here on my channel, trying to get my home ready for this new year. So today I'm going to be tackling my closet, and I'm also going to be tackling my son's closet as well. So to start this project out, I am just going to clear the floor here. I wanted to go ahead and get that big pile of clothes out of here that I've been needing to fold for some time now. I also have some Rae Dunn mugs down here. You guys might know that I collect Rae Dunn, and if you don't, now you do. So I'm just going to get this floor cleared out, and then you will see me start to go through my clothing items. Now, I've been talking about purging all of my clothes for some time now. I just have a ton of stuff that I do not wear, and I have decluttered my closet here on my channel quite a few times, and I still had so many clothing items to get rid of. And the way that I like to declutter my clothing items is, of course, I take aspects of the KonMari method and I get rid of anything that doesn't spark joy. But for me, I also get rid of anything that I haven't worn in the last season of that item. So if I have a sweater and I didn't wear it last winter, then I'm going to get rid of it because it's just taking up space. I'm obviously not in love with this particular item, and so I was trying to be very disciplined with myself here and get rid of a lot of stuff. So now I'm going to begin going through the bins here. I have one of all of my swimsuits, and then I have stuff with just like workout clothes and tank tops and stuff. And then I have one full of bags and then one full of sweatshirts. And then there's like one in there that has a bunch of random stuff in it. So I am going to try to kind of condense the bins and also condense all of my clothing into the bins. And the reason for this is I really want to turn my closet into a cloffice. I've been talking about this for a little bit now, but we would really like to turn, my current office is in like our technically supposed to be a dining room, and we would really like to turn our dining room into a dining room because this is not our forever home. We do plan on selling in a few years, so we need to make some financial decisions as far as our home goes, and one of those would be staging the dining room as a dining room. So this is kind of what we want to do with our home, and so we are going to be moving my computer and my desk and stuff up into the closet because that closet has so much wasted space, and it could definitely function as a little office for me for the meantime. So that is what we plan on doing. Open up a door to something more. Spun me round and you shook me. Got me tainted to the core. So tell me what to do. When nothing, no one ever comes close to you. Close to you. For the longest time I've been trying to find someone like you, but I keep crashing back into all the things that you would do. For the longest time I've been out. Okay, so if you've been following me, you would know that I have been wanting to change my closet into a cloffice, but I don't want to completely take over my husband's closet because that is his space. So I'm thinking this side will be my office area without the clothes here. I mean, there is plenty of room for my little desk that I have. And then on this wall, I will have my clothing items. You can see my husband out there shoveling snow. So I'm thinking, yeah, this will be my closet side. So I'll have like the clothes that I wear often just right in this corner, and then still have space for all of my office items. So originally I had put all of my summer t-shirts and tank tops and all of that stuff in this white bin, but I decided to go ahead and put them into a bin with a lid so that I could store it under my bed. It is freezing cold where I live right now. It is not going to be warm anytime soon, so I figured I would utilize the space that I have a lot better. Now, I'm also going to take all of my long sleeve shirts and sweaters that I don't wear all the time, but I am keeping, in case I have a date to go on, a party to go to, or I'm just going out to church, whatever. I am going to keep those clothing items for those kind of events, but I didn't want them all hanging up in my closet and taking up space that way. So I am just going to fold them all here, roll them up, and put them in here. And this is just going to allow more space in my closet to act as an office and less distraction with hanging clothing items.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting by some rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Prettier from the minute that I met you.
So now I am just going to begin making my closet, kind of how I was telling you guys, just having all of the shirts that I wear on a daily basis right here ready for me to go, and then all of my other stuff up top there, and then I will have my shoes at the bottom. And now this little corner will act as my closet. It's the perfect little size. Now I will not be putting my desk up here in this video, but I do plan on doing that very soon. I'm indecisive about whether or not I'm going to include that in my footage. I might do a whole makeover one day. I don't really know, but I think for right now we're just gonna throw the desk in here and call it a day. It'll still function really well, and you guys know I'm all about function, not Pinterest worthy. So these couple of clips right here were filmed a little bit later in the afternoon, and I kind of just shoved all of this stuff back in here really quick. So I am just going to organize all of that. I'm going to open all those packages and all of that good stuff, vacuum in here, and that will end my closet. I love how it turned out. It is crazy how much wasted space is in here. I do not need a closet of this size, and I'm just really excited to turn it into something different. Now I'm going to move on to my dresser here. I have a ton of leggings that I do not wear at all, and just some pants and stuff that I just do not need to hang on to anymore. So that is what I'm going to work on here, getting all of that organized into some clothing bins that I had purchased off Amazon. If you guys are interested, I will leave all of those linked down below. So here I am just going to quickly pick up all of these hangers and put them into this bin here just to get them off the bed and out of the way.
In the morning, I'm in
So now I'm going to take this time and go ahead and pick up the living room and get this all put back together. It was a snow day here when I was filming, and so we had been making forts all day and just playing around the house, so of course it was a little bit messy. So while the kids are outside playing in the snow with my husband, I took this time to pick up the living room, fold all of the blankets. I will also vacuum in here and just get everything nice and tidy.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
So now we are going to be organizing my son's closet. You guys can see it is a mess. There is just stuff everywhere. There's no organization going on in here. There's just stuff thrown all over this closet. So I really wanted to take this time and opportunity to really get in here, get everything put back to where they belong, and then I will also be going through his dresser and organizing all of his clothes.
Got me losing sleep, I'm in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
So for the dresser, I am using the same method that I used in my daughter's room, and if you missed that upload, I will leave it linked up here in the cards, but I'm just using these fabric bins that I got off Amazon. You get 6 of them for $13, which I think is a steal. They're really sturdy and they just look really nice inside of the dresser, so I'm using this big one for all of his clothing items here, for all of his pajamas here. And while I was doing this, I got really sad because my son, he's in a 5T right now, so he's getting ready to outgrow toddler clothing, and toddler clothes are so much cuter than little boy clothes, so I'm a little sad. He does have a few size 6 pajamas that fit him really well, but I'm just not ready for the rest of his clothing items to be little boys clothing. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to when your kids outgrow toddler clothing. It's a sad moment, but I am really excited for him. Now, you might see me shoving some stuff into this drawer right here. I will be organizing that at a different time. Those are all stuff that does not fit him right now or things that he can wear in the summer. And I just did not have the energy to do that in today's video because it's a lot of stuff jammed in there and I don't really know what's going to fit him this summer and everything like that. So I kind of just wanted to wait until that bridge came and then I would tackle that drawer.
With your hand in mine, let me go by your side, let me go by tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
So while I was in his room, I went ahead and cleaned it because it just needed to be tidied up. I wanted to go ahead and make his bed and just get everything nice and clean in here. Now, while I'm watching this back, I actually went through all of my kids' toys and I started a rotation system. I went ahead and just packed up all of the toys that they don't play with a whole lot into some tubs, and they're in their closets right now. And if they decide that they want to play with something, then I will pull it out. But for the time being, I am just going to have them play with some toys for a couple of months and then I will switch them all out. They just had way too much stuff out and I was getting really overwhelmed constantly having to clean it all up because they would just make a huge mess, and then when they would pick it up, it wouldn't go back into the right places, and you know how kids clean. It's not always beautiful. And I feel like they also just weren't playing with their toys in a functional way because they were so overwhelmed with everything they had. So I was definitely excited to tackle that.
You grew old into Barbie art, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millenniums, but you're okay.
So now we are going to move into the kitchen. Again, this was a snow day, so there was just kind of stuff everywhere. I just let the house be and we enjoyed each other's company and the kids got to play outside and it was just a fun day. So now I'm going to take the time and clean up the kitchen. They are still outside in the snow at this point, so I just went ahead and went with it. I'm going to clean the table here, and before I move on to the rest of the kitchen, there was a ton of crumbs on the floor and I didn't want them to keep being tracked around the house. So I will sweep those up really quickly and then I will move on to the rest of the kitchen. I had a few clean dishes to put away and then a couple to put in the dishwasher, and then I'm also going to scrub out my sink and get that all nice and clean, and then I just kind of will work my way around the kitchen. I'm going to put everything away. We had markers out and just random toys on the counter. Put all of that stuff away and then I will wipe down all of the countertops.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long. we came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
To finish off the kitchen, I am just going to quickly vacuum, and that is actually going to end today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation to get some cleaning done in your home today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and supporting my channel. I am so appreciative of each and every single one of you. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.